Through the love and the wars, we still settle the scores. It's alright, we can have a good time. This is the secret that keeps us stuck from the deep end. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's had a shot! Against the crossbar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. De Ligt. Bastoni. Wits. Can he get it through? Oh, red. Nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Van Dijk. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, this could be a chance. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get it back? Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Real chance! Wits. He's having a shot! Goal! Santos! There is the breakthrough! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, what can they come up with here? He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. And he's away.
Such good technique.
Koundé clears it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard gets into a good position. Ambitious ball here. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great ball, and the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Here's a chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Please
it's
make
been
sure
compelling
to watch
stuff.
the screen for an information bulletin.
Yeah, you don't get
from the
any
regional
points for
police
stating the
department.
obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very
Substitutions taking
savable.
place.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And now they can clear their lines. Applies the finish! He's on it. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very chance, surely! Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Vitz caresses it through. That's a cute ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Azar. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Azar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Doku! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Doku is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Number 9. Mbappe.
Your impression so far,
Coming
Jim?
on the field.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He is through here, and he's in on goal. Tries a shot.
Substitution.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. He looks to lift it. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Neymar might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
They get a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Georgia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Just about within shooting range. And another try! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again.
And he's decided to go for it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has been cut short. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a loose ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on. Mbappe, chance! Just off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. Schneider. Petit. And that's gone loose. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Petit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Hazard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please make sure to watch the
What do you
screen
think we're
for
up
an
to after
information
45
bulletin
minutes?
from the regional
Well,
police
I wouldn't say it was
department.
the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Rafinha!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. That's a throw. Gabriel. Petit. Guardiola. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one, surely! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Doku goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Doku, he's got away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Dixon. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Doku. Costa Curta makes the interception. Schneider. Well, they could break here. Nicely weighted ball. Decent progress down the left. He's found the way through. Good chance here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kimmich gets a foot in here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball.
Concentration levels.
And it's been given away. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He's going to be disappointed. It's Schneider! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's picked his way through. He won't be happy with that one. Good take, and is he... Mbappe! Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
There's certain ones that most I call upon to do a different.
Now in come the man called saying Cootie alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
To pass myself, I just want day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just want day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the bad what will be must be.
Now my late night day, I no get time to just now. I'm all happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people in the world, not enough souls to make humans. And everybody knows.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
He is through here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Pulls it back. That is a brilliant interception. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia, and it's been played through. And he's managed to get rid. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard is the guilty party there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia. It's a good run down the right. Van Dijk, stop. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading 1-0 at the break. He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! And smartly reclaimed. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rafinha. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Rafinha. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
So time for change.
Number 22,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11,
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority...
Can he finish?
coming on the
He's
field.
keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Javi Simons.
Kukçu
Number
is
20,
there and he can pick it up. That is ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Javi Simons. Kukçu. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia. Doku. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
2 added
lacking.
minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bastoni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is gratifying. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Looking for a runner. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing.
Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Kukchu. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Driving forward, Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Decent chance! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Threads one in. That's a little off target. Scalia has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Gordon gets it clear. He's picked his way through. Kukchu. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's been shot. Gordon!
Georgia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Hazard running with the ball. Neatly clipped into... And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that's it. So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
So calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air. Promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. beat drop.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. He's having a shot! Mbappe. He's through here. Now it's Torres. Big chance! One-on-one! Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, there's the clearance. Referee's given a throw. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Can he get it through? Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kvaratskhelia. That is good strength. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's hoisted clear. Fernando Torres. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Doué. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he has been fouled there. That has not gone well. David Villa. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for a runner. And it's been played through. That's really well cleared. And the pass is intercepted. Pass somewhat off target.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely shaped ball. Looking for the run. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that was... There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose...
He's having a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Fernando Torres brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia, he is through here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's searching through. And he's there to get it away. And this is Torres. Torres is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great vision. That ball looks... And the finish!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Now it's Torres. Nuno Mendes. That's going right the way across. Now it's Simons. This looks promising. He's decent chance! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
The goal scorer after 70
So the
minutes
first
is
goal of the
number
game.
9.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? Chouameni cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Oh, he's been caught short, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
oh, beautifully deceptive. Sticks it away. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Messi is on his own. Great chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say. As the hours fade away, our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated. He's gone for goal. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe. Buffon claims comfortably. Roberto Baggio threads one in. Plays it out wide. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kimmich gets a foot in here. Doku. Pirlo. And it's Scholes. Floated through. Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Manchester United take the lead. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter,
it's Luis Suarez! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in it. Luis Suarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to...
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So what can they make of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Out to the right. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Doku. Oh, shooting chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Hazard simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Hazard. It's anyone's ball now. Rafinha puts a cross in. Goal! The breakthrough strike. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Doku. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Mbappe is onto this. Oh, it's Asa! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The goal scorer.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
And a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe! Keeper's got his work done. And we have our very first corner. Doku! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go. Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
There will be 3 more.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been judged, surely! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Georgia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Ambitious ball here. He is through here. Mbappe! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There's the delivery. Kvaratskhelia. ازار. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And they're quick to get it back. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's been well dealt with. And that's another good win of the ball. And the ball's come loose here. Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one? This, the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And he's spooned it over the bar. Kimmich picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Raul. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And he's away. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. And there's green grass ahead of him. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Mbappe looking sharp there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cleared without hesitation. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
And can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post! That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to thread one through. Doué, he's in a great position, and the shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's come loose. Collar. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Forlan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's onside.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Asa with the... There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this, and tactically...
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that should get the job done. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Collar proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Azar. Alexander-Arnold. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Great defending, strong and determined. Deep cross. Azar. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
No, he's missed it.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Now it's Forlan. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Collar. Oh, real chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Has been indicated.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise, I mean...
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Uzbekistan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Georgia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi! Now he's got space here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. And Kvaratskhelia. And back to the keeper they go. Roberto Carlos. And he's in on goal! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And Messi! Schneider. Great vision. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's an imaginative pass. He won't be happy with that one. Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Desiree Doué. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Number 9,
Forlan.
Mbappe.
And beyond the defence.
Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field.
Very nicely done.
Number 21, Xavi Simons.
There's some great running on show
Number
here, but
47,
ultimately there was
Phil
no way
Foden.
through.
Number 20, Goku.
And he cuts out the
Number
supply.
13, Neymar.
It's a throw in.
Number 11, Rafinha. Substitution in progress.
Oh, such a clever touch. He rises! Goal! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Another throw-in. And it's Snyder. It's Snyder! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. Out to the right. Foden receives it in a... Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football.
삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 삐그덕